We're on full Joe Biden alert. The guy is just
Never ending with this guy. Never ending.
Never. But, he's the president, so sadly, I guess you got to pay attention to it to a certain extent. But it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
A lot of these are one-time through things. You can't, hey, that thing I heard yesterday? Let's play that again. No. It's like, I haven't heard this yet, so let's play it once, see if we can get through it. This is something else. I mean, this is the guy you might remember during the campaign said, hey, by the way, the buck stops here. We will take responsibility for our actions. And that hasn't happened once. Not even once have they accepted responsibility for anything. And they've had how many disasters?
Yeah.
Dozens and dozens of disasters, including, Afghanistan, which they said couldn't have gone any better. You can't do it any better than we did it.
I mean, they just continue to lie. Everything is a lie.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just everything is a lie.
And we know that, but it still kind of takes me aback a little bit. Like yesterday. I mean, this is outrageous. Here's what he had to say about, the situation he's in and gas prices and all that.
The most common price of gas in America is $3.39.
That's a lie.
Down
No
from
way.
over $5 when I took office.
That's
Pause
a
it for
lie.
a second.
That's it. That's it. That's the clip.
Rob, is that it?
Yeah.
That was it. The
Lie,
whole clip?
lie.
We got a lot of lies going on there.
All right, one more time. I just said you can't hear this multiple times, but
You can't.
we're going
Go
to.
ahead.
2 lies.
The most common price of gas in
Most common
America
price.
is $3.39.
Really?
Down from over $5 when I took office.
Ah! It was not $5 when he took office.
No.
It was $5 just a short time ago. 6 months ago? It was $5 a gallon. Under his watch, when he took office, it was $2.24,
Something like that.
$2.46.
Two-
Yesterday, we had a figure that was $2.46. On
think-
Inauguration
I
Day.
think it was lower than that.
Well, it was lower than that when Trump won. It was $1.87 or something when Trump won. But by the time everybody knew Biden was coming into
Right.
office, things started to spike, and it was up to $2.46.
Okay.
Was it 247 or was it 220?
Yesterday,
I
I
don't
think
know.
we had a figure of 246,
Okay.
but
All right.
I've heard a
Either way,
bunch of different stats.
It wasn't 5.
It wasn't
It was not
$5.
It was less than. It was half of 5.
Yeah.
So complete lies. It was $5 a gallon when I took office. No, provably false. A provable lie.
It doesn't matter.
Again.
They just lie. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They continue to lie. And even if they get called on it, they just lie again.
And the most common price is $3.39 now. Really?
Oh.
Let's see the national average. Most common national average.
That seems different than what he said.
$3.76.
Okay.
a
And
This guy's a
gallon.
liar.
Is there some nuance to what is it? The most common price people are paying?
Yeah, the most
It's
common.
probably-
I don't
sure,
know how
okay.
you
What is that?
get away with that, but there isn't a most common. If you were to look at all the prices around the country, would that really be true? Yeah, the most common price is $3.39. What?
I mean, it's
Is this a
$2.90
new stat too? We're gonna do most common price now.
It's under 3. It's under 3. The places I go by.
Yeah.
You know, $2.99,
Is it
$2.87. I think is
Sam's
the
Club,
cheapest
or
I
where
saw.
you
Sam's
getting
was $2.87. It's $2.99 at the big shops.
the big
The
shop.
big shops. It's
Sam's-
$2.99 at
Sam's
the big
pretty,
shops.
Pretty big. I don't know if it gets much bigger than Sam's Club. So just flat out, provably false, a proven liar, over and over. But we've got his word as a Biden.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
On so many things. So that helps. That lets you know that what we know to be true just isn't, because he wouldn't lie about that.
He told us that the economy was on the brink of disaster when he took office
He
yesterday.
did.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Watch this, man.
All right.
Please tell me we have that.
Yeah, we
Please.
have that. The
Okay.
clip you just sent
Let's
in.
just take a look at the facts.
Okay,
When I
let's.
took office, the economy was in ruins.
No.
My predecessor was the first president
No.
since Herbert Hoover.
Listen to this.
Not a joke, to lose jobs in the entirety of his administration.
Pause
First.
it. Again, why would anybody think that's a joke? Hey, remember the old joke about
People
the
losing their
economy
jobs?
being the worst since Herbert Hoover? Remember that old joke? How many times have we laughed about that together?
Oh.
This time, I'm not joking about it. What are you? Ah! Ah!
So the same party that says, "Man, we had this was unprecedented. COVID was so deadly. It caused so many decisions we had to make, hard decisions that once in a lifetime, you know." And, oh, by the way, Trump, man, he's the worst since Hoover. Can you believe that? Can we have some context on those job losses? No. We
No,
can't.
of course not,
Oh my gosh,
because that would explain it, and then you don't want that.
not a joke.
All right, go back to the beginning. It's so agonizing. Let's see if we can get through it.
Let's just take a look at the facts. When I took office, the economy was in ruins.
Not a fact.
My predecessor was the first president since Herbert Hoover.
No.
Not a joke, to lose jobs
Not a
in
joke.
the entirety of his administration. The first. Unemployment, when I was sworn in, was at 6.4%. Hundreds of thousands of small businesses closed. The irony is that during the pandemic, the record number of Americans became, at the same time we lost all these small companies, a record number of Americans became billionaires in the middle of this crisis.
Wait, so that's a good thing,
While
right?
more than
A
9
record
million
number?
people were still out of work from the pandemic when I took office. Today, with the help of the people
in
behind me,
20.
Because they were being
We're in
paid
a
to stay
much better
home,
place.
man.
10 million jobs created since we took office.
No, you didn't
a record
create
for any
them.
administration in
This
American
is so
history.
infuriating.
Wow, it is.
Unemployment is at
How long is this
3.5%, the lowest it's been in
don't know.
50
Shut
years.
up.
It was even longer. I go.
I can I recommend John Ziegler just started this podcast, and it's The Death of Journalism. And episodes 2 and 3, it's a 2-part series that goes through the domino effect of what we lived through. Things that you've just forgotten, decisions that have been made along the way. How the Ivy League canceling their basketball tournament effectively ended all sports. How Gavin Newsom closing California just paved the way for all Democrat blue states to do the same. And he, of course, concludes, and I think he's absolutely accurate, these decisions were just made to sabotage the presidency of Donald Trump. And now they can use this stuff not only in 2020, but they continue to use this stuff. And it's just madness what this nation put up with and continues in many areas.
Yeah. He's putting all the blame for the pandemic on Donald Trump.
It's madness.
And yet they had a cow when Trump said 15 days to slow
Yeah.
the curve. 15 days. And they didn't want that. No. You can't open things back up by Easter. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
He would have had it be much, much, much worse.
I think right along the lines of what Jeffy always says, never bend the knee. And that's the thing that John walks through. He's like, Trump said, we're not shutting down America. And then Trump says, okay, we'll give you 15 days. We're opening up by Easter. And then it continues to this diminishing.
I mean, we've seen the damage that shutting down not only America but the global economy has done.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still trying to come back from that.
Yep.
I mean, that was a huge
And never
mistake.
mind what the damage we have done to our children. That you just can't.
I'm talking about
make
the
up for
economy,
that.
though. Who cares about the
I was
kids?
saying in addition to that.
Yeah, but what about your wife's grandchildren? Don't you care about them?
Yeah.
Okay. But he got to the heart of the matter, though. He got to the real issue in America.
Oh.
There's a problem that has not been addressed, and fortunately,
Oh, yeah. Different
Joe
speech.
Biden is on it.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Here it is.
Decision. Some airlines, if you want 6 more inches between you and the seat in front, you pay more money.
Yeah.
But you don't know it
No, you do.
until
No, you do know.
purchase your ticket.
Not true.
Look, folks,
Untrue.
these are
Not
junk
true.
fees. They're unfair and they hit
Junk
marginalized
fees.
Americans the hardest, especially low-income folks and people of color. They
Um,
benefit big
Okay,
corporations.
pause it.
Legroom is
Okay.
racist.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Whitey has longer legs than black people, I guess. I don't know how that disproportionately affects black people.
How is that?
I don't. And you don't know it until you buy the ticket? Wait a minute. Maybe if I'm not interested in taking a trip, I don't know it. But as soon as I take the trip and I look at the ticket pricing, they do tell you
Everything.
it's an extra $40 to sit here.
Everything.
You want more leg room? $40. Okay.
Just when you think they have tagged everything possible to be racist, they go and surprise you. No,
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
know that, did you? Legroom is racist.
Well, junk fees.
Junk fees are racist.
Are racist.
Junk fees are racist. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. They are. They sure are. Jeez. Wow. Yesterday was a bad day with him.
Yeah, well, that was a couple days. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
well, the last few were the other ones from that speech yesterday. The
Yes,
future
yeah,
made
yeah,
in
that was from
America.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hideous. The guy, it is hard not to just hate this guy. But I don't, because that would be so wrong.
Would be wrong.
okay.
That's why I only dislike him with all the intensity of 10 trillion white hot burning suns.
And that's fair.
That's fair, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure
not
I
hate.
won't be condemned for that, right? That's not hate.
All right.
It's just extreme dislike. That's all that is. They're getting a little bit of an inkling, though, of what's coming for them.
Yes, they are.
What's coming is a GOP freight train, and it's going to crush them.
Good.